So what's up, new YouTube? What's up? So Kid Capri, the DJ, his voice was used on the intro to Martin, the TV show. Now you might say, well, ain't that a compliment or something? Well, no, it was done without permission. So Kid Capri has got a lawsuit. He wants some papers because they've been using it for 30 plus years. It's amazing how you don't even think about it, and then you look up and then it says his name, but that is a clearance that is used. There is now with clicks and views, and because of the kind of era we're in, and everybody digital and everybody can use stuff, hey, it's fair game. Now, I can't believe that someone just tipped Kid Capri's cap to it to say, hey, man, they're using your voice. But you never know these things. I mean, it's kind of crazy how stuff just kind of goes out here, and you never know. People feel that they can be loosey goosey, don't have no problem with it, nonchalant about it until something comes up. But hey, it's inevitable that, hey, it's like you can't do that. You can't just take it without consent. So, And so am I shocked or surprised? No, because, people have been doing things for so long that they just think that they're entitled to it. So, it's kind of like, okay, where we're gonna go with this, how we gonna do with this, so but yeah, Kid Capri is want to take legal actions because he hasn't gotten compensated for them using authorization of your voice. That's nowadays we live in an era where everybody there was a time people may not have looked and said stuff, but now because everything is a click and a view, there's residual. There's always some money to get, there's always something to, so of course you're gonna kind of look at it and like, hey, you messing with my bag, so that's kind of how it go. But um, I don't think it was done by Martin per se. It's these shows. They wanted a hip hop, new jack swing groove beat, and was just like, okay. And Kid Capri's like, look, y'all thought I was gonna be just some passive cat that didn't have no feelings, and that y'all could just take my stuff and not expect me to, want to, make a statement about it. I mean, you know. So it's kind of like one of them things where, well, how we gonna sell this? So, you know, um, I'm not shocked or surprised. It's just almost inevitable that it comes to be that way, and you know, um, it's kind of like one of those things where you have to be respectful and aware of these sort of things because everybody is looking to get what's theirs and rightfully so. So, I just imagine that it's one of those things that, they always have sampled and looped stuff. And it's amazing when you think that lawyers represent and handle everything. So how did they miss this one? How did they not see this coming? How did they weren't aware of that? That is baffling my mind because the industry is ran by lawyers and everything. It's ran by firms and places and so on. So how they not see that this was so glaring that his voice is clearly being used unauthorized? So I think he has definitely a good case ahead. So yeah, it was brought to my attention recently about this thing, and I'll go back with Kid Capri because Kid Capri, if you're on Def Comedy Jam, you know his voice, and Martin Lawrence with the show. So that's some residuals got to come back in with that track. So anyway, let me know what you think about Kid Capri. Um, Trying to collect that bag off the Martin show. For they used it on the Martin show. Let me know what you think. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another share if you like. Hit that membership. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.